Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Page of Tricks. This is Inheritance Series number 5 by Amelia Faulkner, published by Lovelight Press. I can sum this book up in 2 phrases. The first one, motherfucker. Quentin is a badass. So I'm going to leave the Amazon link down below for you. You can one-click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Just kidding, I got more for you, you crazy kids. I put off reading this book because I was super scared of where it was going to take my boys. And I had every right to be scared. This one is the darkest book yet. And everything that we've done, everything that the boys have done, they've done together. This time, they are separated. Laurence is essentially kidnapped and taken across the pond. Quentin, who has refused to go home in years, must make the decision. Stay in America or go after Laurence and go home. Here we begin the amazing chase of cat and mouse. Quentin wants to find Laurence. Freddie needs to destroy Laurence, or the love of Freddie's life is going to be destroyed. And so we have a whole system of checks and balances to ensure that Quentin comes home to fulfill his duty, but it's like the most up system of checks and balances. The Duke is no longer tolerating like insubordination. This is going to get done. And this is when we really get to see Quentin shine. It's because normally Quentin is calm and, hello, good morning, darling, can I make you some tea? Hello, children, how are you doing today? Now we see what happens when Quentin loses his shit. And I mean loses it. You have threatened his livelihood, you have threatened the love of his life, you have threatened people near and dear to him. You have brought in a whole other level of just messed upness, and Quentin will take it no more. Things that kind of happened mysteriously to Quentin and Laurence in Lord of Ravens and Riva Vales kind of become unveiled in this one, and they get to see exactly who family members are, what they can do, what they're capable of. I mean, a whole new world is brought before them in this story. And with everything that's happening, Quentin's inner wall that keeps him safe and sane and has him shutting down begins to crumble, and memories begin to come back. And this is kind of what helps him lose control and actually accept who he is supposed to be to a point. And then there's a point where he says, this crap has got to stop. And he puts his foot down, and it's all sorts of spectacular. There are so many things at play here. Like I said, I mean, Quentin has to kind of grow up by himself. He doesn't have Laurence right there by his side through a good chunk of this. And then when they are brought back together, holy smokes. And I'm not talking sexual wise. I'm talking the chemistry, the love, the devotion, the honor, everything that is just beautiful between them becomes more intense. I joke and I kid about how much I hate her because of the things that she's done, but honest to God, her writing style is so beyond excellent. The research, the depth that she puts into these characters, into the backgrounds, into the surroundings, into everything that goes on in here is just immense. It's like we're getting this history lesson in mythology and, history and paganism. All of that learning is hidden under a nice layer of story. I am giving Page of Tricks by Amelia Faulkner 5 stars. This is probably the darkest of the series. Do I think it's going to get darker? Abso-freaking-lutely. I mean, where it ended and what we can see what the next one's going to be about, I think that's going to be darker. I think eventually we're going to have retribution and that's going to be darker. I think eventually we're going to have another family member come into the fray, and how is that going to impact the dynamics of the group? The 4 of these main characters at the end are standing. Is it strong on solid ground? Are they going to crumble once again? There's so many questions and so many things out there, and I think the only way some of it's going to get solved is if we go deeper and darker. And a part of me cannot wait. A part of me is still that little girl that was scared before she read this book. What I'm going to do for you is leave the Amazon link down below so you can one-click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I try to have something out every Monday through Thursday, but I don't know what time. And that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have a new review for you. In the event that I squeeze something out on Sunday or I can't get something out throughout the week, I will leave places where you can follow me for that kind of information. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, you request via website. Page of Tricks, Inheritance Series number 5 by Amelia Faulkner, published by Lovelight Press, 5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. Today I am bringing you a book that has been out for a while, but I was kind of scared to read it. But finally I said, put your big girl panties on and get to it. I am bringing you Riva Veils by Amelia Faulkner. This is part of the Inheritance series. What I enjoyed about this book is that it's from Freddie's point of view and a mystery guest. Freddie is Quentin's twin brother. So if you remember in Night of Flames, he shows up, sees where Quentin's at, sees